All right, year 7. Here we go. Sorry for the delay. Life has been a little crazy, and we tried to do a Zoom call, tried to do the video a few times, so I do apologize, but it's finally here. It's going to be short and sweet, but I just wanted to get that draft order out there so that you guys can start doing some mock drafts and planning. So a few things I want to talk about before we get into the picking of the order is one, we moved to a new platform. We're on Sleeper now. I think it's definitely the best. I know we've gone from ESPN to Yahoo to Sleeper. I think we'll be on Sleeper for quite some time, so if you're new to it, definitely start messing around with it. I know a lot of you already use it, but it's by far the best in my opinion, and it also promotes a lot of conversation in the chat. They do a great job of trying to keep everybody in the league connected, which is one of the things I like the most. Obviously, we also have all the COVID craziness going on, so I added some IR spots. I think we're going to need those. I don't really know what our payout plan will be quite yet as far as if we don't play a whole season, but I promise to have that ready by the time the season starts. It's definitely complicated, and I want to do the right thing and kind of plan for as many scenarios as possible. As far as the champs, I always like to review who the champs have been. So we all know that Diehards Brian has won it 3 times. Ryan Recreate has won it twice, and finally I won it last year. So believe me, I'll be defending the title this year. I really hope that someone else wins it, but not really, because I want to repeat. But let's make it competitive, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this year turns out. All the leagues that I'm in are Dynasty, except for this one, and I'm going to keep this redraft. There's something about redraft in this league that's special. It's the league that I've been in the longest, and I'm going to keep it that way. I thought about changing it, but redraft is fun. I like having both redraft and dynasty. So this league is going to stay the same. This league is going to stay a redraft. Few of the changes this year. The waiver now will process every morning. So what that means is if you wanted to pick up a player at 3 o'clock in previous years, you just pick him up and he's on your team. We've changed it so that it gives a fair opportunity for everybody to read the news, see what's going on, and basically bid on a player, and whoever bids the most gets that player in the morning. So everybody's going to have a fab budget, and it's going to be $100. You have $100 for the whole season. So if you want to bid $30 on a player and you win, that's great. But now your fab goes down from $100 down 30, and you have the remainder, the 70 for the rest of the year. Do remember that you can bid $0 on players. So if you don't want to spend any money, you don't think anybody else is going after that player, you can bid 0. So that will process every morning around 7 in the morning, I think is what I have it set at. So as long as you put in a waiver before it processes, you have a fair shot to get whatever player you're bidding on. The other thing I changed was we're going from a 2 QB league to a super flex, which means you can still have 2 QBs, but one of those QB spots can also be a tight end, a wide receiver, or a running back. That gives a little bit more flexibility, especially with COVID this year. It's going to be tough, I think, with players possibly going in and out. But either way, if you have a wide receiver you want to play instead of a quarterback, or you have a quarterback on a bye, it lets you, gives you some flexibility as far as completing your lineup. All right. All right. That's about all I have. Again, thank you guys for your patience, and let's do what we're all here for. Let's get the draft order. All right, with the first pick, Ryan Recreate, you have the first pick. Pick number 1. Pick number 2. Lindsay, quick 6, you have pick number 2. Picked up 2. Sorry, I picked up 2 at the same time. Pick number 3. Cheeseheads, Larry. Pick number 3. Pick number 4. I have pick number 4. Pick number 5. Keith. Pick number 5. Number 6. Gene. Gene, you have pick number 6. Number 7. Meadowlands. Pick number 7. Pick number 8. Dan. Pick number 8. Pick number 9. Diehards. Pick number 9. And that leaves my beautiful wife with number 10. So there it is. I hope everybody likes where they picked. So just to recap. Ryan, pick number 1. Lindsay, pick number 2. Larry, number 3. I have number 4. Keith, number 5. Gene, number 6. Meadowlands, number 7. Lockdown, pick 8. Diehards, pick 9. Caitlin, pick number 10. Thank you guys. Alright, looking forward to a fun year. I will post the video sometime tonight. Well, when you're seeing it, it's going to be nighttime. And then please don't post in the chat what your picks are. Part of making the video that makes it fun is to have everybody watch it. And sometime the next day I'll post the draft order for everybody. And I'll update it in Sleeper so that you guys know where you are. And as soon as I do that, I can put your keepers in. And the last thing I want to talk about, feel free to change your keepers at any time up until the day before the draft. I think that's only fair, but the keepers that I have now I'm going to update, put them in there so you guys can see. And remember, it's your 17th pick, so it'll be your very last pick. Your keeper will populate, so plan for that. Alright, good luck everybody.